Drake is kind of excluded from the conversation of being in the top 5. I think a lot of people see Drake as just a commercial artist. He's singing, he's rapping, dancing, so most people don't consider him in their top 5, and I think clearly has an argument to be there. So I don't know how you feel about it, C Smooth or Sean, but for me, I think Drake got to be in people's top 5. He has to.
Maybe you talk about top 20. I don't know about top 5, but it's the top 10. I can buy the top 20. So no. All right. So think about it this way: is Drake higher on your list than Biggie?
But why do you think that? But why do you think that? Why do you think that? When Biggie had 3 albums, why do you think that? I think there's a bias for a lot of people who are over a certain age to go Biggie, to go Tupac, to even lead towards Jay-Z, which I think Jay-Z's a top 5 rapper. But when you look at how prolific Drake has been and for how long he's been prolific, and he doesn't get that type of same legend status from older people, it's crazy. But what you think is C Smooth?
I think I get that point of the bridge on the argument, but I think this is going to be something that's going to haunt Drake for the rest of his. It's going to haunt Drake in this conversation all the time.
But why? But what's going to haunt Drake? The fact that people don't see him as a rapper, the fact that people think
not as a rapper. I don't think they don't see him as a rapper. I think where it comes from is they don't see it as a writer. And
I think that's unfair. I think that's how rap is now. And I'm not saying Drake doesn't write his own raps, but what I mean by that is I think that rap is more of a collaboration now than maybe it was before. If you look at other sports like basketball and football, nobody, like, the competition isn't the same as it used to be. People aren't wanting to kill each other as they would back in the day. I think Drake loves to collaborate with people, and that's where you get the best music.
I mean, I can't really discredit anybody putting Drake in their top 5. I would just say, for me personally, I don't think I wouldn't put him in my top 5. I think there are better artists.
All right, so give me the guys you would put in your top 5. It doesn't have to be exact order.
Like,
doesn't have to be like right now. Who you would put in your top 5 all time? Not today, like all time.
Wow.
Biggie. I'm gonna go Biggie. I go Jay-Z. Now I go Biggie. I go Jay-Z. I have to hit him with Eminem. I can't leave Eminem out of this whole entire argument. Nas at number 4. That's easy to add in Nas right there. And who's gonna round out my list?
I don't know why.
Wayne. I'd probably put Wayne ahead of Drake if I had to put a name in there.
That's an interesting one, because I don't think most people would have Lil Wayne in their top 5, and I do not think most people would have Eminem in their top 5. But let's see what
Eminem not in the top 5 though. How is he not a top 5 rapper?
Let's say C Smooth first, and I'll address that. I'll address it.
Mine for artists, mine will go Big, Hov, Nas. I'm throwing Cube up in there. For what he did, I gotta throw Cube up there, and then I guess I'll throw in top 5.
You gonna throw Joyner up in there?
Not yet. Not yet. He my dude though. Not yet.
He's gonna make it there. He's gonna be there soon.
You know what? I'll throw a personal fave. I was a big fan of Snoop back in the day, so I'll throw Snoop up in there.
I don't know. I'll put Snoop in there. I like Snoop too, but I put him in there. Let's be real. All right,
I mean, throwing M up there every time, like, and I'm not saying he shouldn't be in the top 5, but I don't think it's blasphemous not to have Eminem in your top 5 as much.
I think most people are gonna say Big and Tupac. So let's just sit that out of the conversation for now. I think Nas is a little bit of a interesting one, or a toss-up one for a lot of people. I think obviously Nas had some complete albums. He's had some big time hits, but Nas isn't as prolific as maybe Jay-Z was, or you can say he wasn't even as prolific as maybe Eminem. But when Nas put out content, it was always good content. So that's for me, I'm always going to have Nas in my top 5, but I think there are people who would drop him. But when I talk about the conversation with Drake, I don't understand why people don't consider him in the top 5. And I get what you're saying, like this collaboration. But at the same time, Sean just
I'll give you
Sean just put Drake in his top 5s. I mean, he just put Lil Wayne in his top 5.
I'll give you my reason.
Take Lil Wayne out. Let me put Tupac in. Tupac in. I forgot about Pac.
Hey, you probably saw Lil Wayne's podcast. Like, yo, let me take Lil Wayne off. As far as, like, I would say a big reason why I don't put Drake compared to any. We listed with all those other artists, those rappers. They seem more authentic as an artist. They look like artists. Like Drake doesn't like. No, it's true though. But like with Drake, it's like.
What does that mean? What does that even mean?
It's almost like you know what the word like a gimmick is. Like I want to call it like a gimmick because a gimmick's kind of fraudulent, but it's like they kind of live what they go through. Drake seems like he's just a guy where he's really good at what he does, but it's not like you don't really feel the soul out. Like I feel the soul out of like Kendrick Lamar dropping an album. Like you can
but we ain't
feel that.
We're gonna be in that top 5. I love Kendrick. I think he's one of the best artists out there right now. But
I'll put Kendrick over Drake.
I think Kendrick. The problem with Kendrick is he's in the same era
as an artist. What I like, what the things are, they're bringing things that seem a lot more innovative to the game. And don't get me wrong, Drake did back in 09 and 010, and actually even now it's innovative, but they're more like wall breaking stuff, like shit that we heard Big. Like Big was like, yo, we never heard anybody rap like that and ever. Like that style of rapping was just like, it was like now it's like different, but like at the time it's like, oh my God, I never felt that with Drake. I felt like it was always like, yo, he's nice, you know, he could sing, he's nice, but it's not like, oh shit, like this is like, yo, this is like this is the
I think this is where the bias. For me, this is where the bias.
That's my opinion. I don't know. That's my opinion.
I think that's where the bias hits people when it comes to Drake. I just think he doesn't get his credit from people over a certain age. I think people who are in their, early 20s, I think a lot of those people would put Drake in their top 5.
I put J. Cole over Drake.
But I think it's the old people that are keeping Drake out. It's the old heads. It's kind of like, for me, it's like baseball. It's like the old heads are keeping Barry Bonds out. They're keeping Sammy Sosa out the Hall of Fame. And I feel like they're going to try to do the same thing.
Nah, fuck Sammy Sosa, man. I don't think that's you need to. You need to.
You gotta show that love to Drake. You gotta show that love.
Sammy Sosa needs to sit his ass down. I don't know. I don't even know if that man right now is Sammy Sosa right now. I don't know. Have you seen that pic? I don't know. That motherfucker look like that.
If you put
Drake, that Sammy Sosa. Sammy Sosa got that Michael Jackson look.
If you stack up Drake though next to Kendrick Lamar, you stack the two up. How is Drake ahead of Kendrick Lamar? At the end of the day, listen, Kendrick Lamar, his rhythms, just a rhythm that he rhymes with is off the charts compared to Dre. The ad-libs he comes with is fire. And at the end of the day, that multiple personality type voices that he comes with, he just has different flavor. Drake is giving you the same thing all the time. He's singing or he's rapping, and that's it. He doesn't have a special cadence to the way he does things. Kendrick Lamar is unique. He's one of the greatest rappers.
I think that's the word, unique, like his uniqueness. So like even if you go into like not even just going by bars, but it's like, yo, you watch a Kendrick video compared to a Drake video, like you watch a Kendrick Lamar video, you're like, oh shit, this is substance. This has substance. It's deep.
I feel like people are saying that about Jay-Z when they were comparing him to Nas back in the day, and now everybody got Jay-Z far surpassing Nas. So I think people use that.
I think you can go either way with the Jay-Z and Nas thing. I mean, I think you got to respect Jay-Z's longevity. Like, not saying Nas doesn't have the longevity, but I mean Jay-Z's longevity, just his material he was putting out, the amount of material he was putting out for such a long time. I think that's where you can go with that with Jay, and Nas drops bombs. So I mean, it's either or, with like even with J. Cole, what he's doing, he has this like, it just feels you like it's a unique sound coming from J. Cole. Like that, I don't really hear much.
Yeah, no, I have to piggyback off that. Eminem, even putting Eminem on that list, it was a different sound at that time that Eminem had. It was different. It wasn't the same like everyone else. The cadence that he came with, the rhythm, the rhyme patterns, even some of the raps he was coming out with, it was different. It wasn't your normal, let me get this money and run and talk about girls and money. He changed it up and talked about, I don't know, murder and...
I'll say this.
Who we talking about, Jairo?
I'll say this though, like I think the big thing with M though, like I'll say this, the big thing with M is he changed it for battle rapper. Like he might be the biggest battle rapper to ever do it, ever. Like as far as like he like this guy's a legit battle rapper, like legit battle rapper. Like I'm not saying like rappers that did a little bit of battle rap and did a little freestyle, but this dude was in tournaments, battle rapper, and he kind of changed the game. Like I feel like 8 Mile,
speaking of changing the game, I think there's one guy out there changing the game for everybody right now. What y'all think about him? Top 5? Could you top 5?
Easy. Like no question. No question. Yo, I put him top 5 with Frank Lucas. I put him in there with who's the guy in Goodfellas? What's the name of Goodfellas? What's his name? Like the rat over there in Goodfellas. Top 5. Who am I missing? Let's see. Yeah, I'll put him in that first grade kid that snitched on me, that tattletale on me, like some kid named Thomas back in the first grade that ratted on me. Definitely, I gotta put 6ix9ine in the top 5 with that.
Yeah, I put him right next to that piece of cardboard that you hold your toilet paper together with. He's garbage. Bottom five is where he's going for me. Bottom 5.
Henry Hill is what you're talking about.
Oh, Henry Hill, yes.
Henry Hill.
Put him up there with Henry Hill.
Yo, man.
Top 5, legendary.
What was that dude's song that came out, Gooba?
Yo, I can't lie though. We talk a lot of shit about him, but we did watch the video. So
yo, that video though.
Everyone saw the video.
He's an artist though, right? He an artist?
Nah, I can't. Well, I mean, yeah, no. Well, yeah, technically. Now, if you're gonna say he's a good artist, like that's up to your discretion. That's whatever. But
yo, you played the wrong clip. You should have played the clip where he's just like, "I'm mad. You mad? We said," that one right there is what you really should have played.
Oh, you played the one with the little rat mates on it.
Exactly. That's the one you should have played. That's a missed opportunity. Don't let it happen again.
I can't believe I missed out on that one. He's crazy. That song was ridiculous, but not gonna